Hello and welcome to my video where I'm going to show you how to knit a twisted scallop edge. This is a very simple pattern and it basically involves knitting flat for several rows and then kind of scrunching up that knitting into these scallop shapes. As you can see, they're kind of like little scoop shapes. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is cast on a multiple of 7 stitches plus 5. I personally cast on 33 stitches using the long tail cast on, but you could use any method. As you can see, I've already done a little bit of knitting and this is just 5 rows of knit stitches. So that's your first step. Then for row 6 you need to do a purl row. So that's purl stitches all across the row. Remember, with purl stitches the working yarn always needs to be at the front of the needles towards you. Then row 7 is a knit row, so you just do knit stitches all across the row. And row 8 is another row of purl stitches. And then for row 9, which is the last row in this pattern, you need to begin by knitting 6 stitches. Then, whilst keeping the working yarn at the back, you need to take your right hand needle underneath your knitting from front to back, like so. Then slip a stitch purlwise from the left hand needle, so take your right hand needle down through the top stitch as if to purl, but instead of purling it you just slip it off the end of the needle. Then bring the right hand needle underneath the knitting again to return it to its original position. And then slip the stitch purlwise that you just slipped back onto the left hand needle, like so. And then knit that stitch. And then just keep repeating this over and over. So that's knit 6, take the right hand needle forwards and under the knitting from front to back, slip a stitch purlwise, bring the right hand needle back to its original position, take the slip stitch back to the left hand needle, purlwise, and knit that stitch. And you just repeat this over and over until you've only got 5 stitches left. And then you just knit those last 5 stitches. And that's it, that's the scalloped edge completed. And here I've done a few more rows of stockinette stitch, just so you can see this edging a bit more clearly. I really hope you found this useful, and thank you very much for watching.